Wouldn't you like to have that freshly cut lawn feeling 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, rain, hail or shine without doing any of the work? Well, now you can. Let's take a look at the new Husqvarna Aspire R4 robotic mower. We'll take a look at what's in the box, the step-by-step instructions, and how simple it is to install the newest robotic lawnmower from Husqvarna. The Aspire R4 is simple to install, so let's take a look at the step-by-step instructions. Before you start, download the Automower Connect app and create an account. Once you're logged into the app, you'll need to pair the mower to the app. Turn the mower on and follow the instructions in the app to set up the basic settings, change your PIN code and connect to your home Wi-Fi network. The charging station is where the mower will dock when it's not mowing. When selecting where to place a charge station, there are a couple of things to consider. Place the station on a level surface. Ensure it's placed near a power outlet. It should be placed in a central location to the mowing area. The best practice is to place it on the mowing area. Allow about 2 meters of free space in front of the charging station and 30 centimeters of free space either side of the center of the charging station. Place in a fairly sheltered area, or at least where it's not exposed to direct sunlight. Connect the low voltage cable into the back of the charging station. Then plug the other end of the low voltage cable into the power supply. For the sake of today's demonstration, we've chosen to place the charging station up here against a solid surface so that when the unit does dock, it has some stability behind it. With your cable, it will depend on each individual install. We'll probably bury this underground if it was the real install and or peg it along the edge so that it's out of the way of any whippersnipping that you might do in the future. Mount the transformer or the power supply at least 30 centimeters or a foot above the ground. It's best to pick a shaded, protected or enclosed ventilated location if possible. Plug the power supply into the power outlet. If no light is flashing, check your power connections. If there's a red light, check your owner's manual. Switch on the power button on the R4 mower. Dock your mower in the charging station and it'll begin to charge, and you'll see on the app that it shows the mower status as charging. So the boundary wire defines the mowing area and the guide wire helps to navigate through narrow passageways and back to the charging station. So before installation, it's recommended to mow the lawn where the boundary wire will be laid. Roll out the wire and lay it along the edges of the lawn so it forms a loop around the mowing area. If your lawn is not a straightforward shape and includes garden beds, you'll need to create an island. You can do this by laying the wires around the object, ensuring the wires are right next to each other. They must touch, but they can never cross over. Use the cardboard ruler, which you can find inserted in the top of the mower box, to measure where to lay the cable relative to the boundary or obstacle. Allow about 35 centimeters from a wall, 30 centimeters from a flower bed, and 10 centimeters from a pathway. Don't connect your boundary wire just yet to the charge station. Start to secure the boundary by pegging down the start of the wire, allowing for enough overrun to connect to the charging station later. It's recommended to place a peg every 75 centimeters or so. If there's a dip in your lawn, place a peg at the bottom of the dip to make sure that the wire is firmly secured at ground level. So make a loop in the wire at the point where the guide wire will later be connected to ensure there's enough wire to connect it to that guide wire. From the charging station, lay the guide wire then across the lawn to help you make a loop in the boundary wire. So avoid laying the wire at acute angles. Lay the guide wire under the charging station with at least 1 meter free space out in front of the charging station. Connect the guide wire to the connection post on the charging station using the purple connector provided. When you're facing the charge station, the right connection is on the right and the left is on the left. Then bury this into the ground and secure it all with pegs. It's important to call out, the Husqvarna Aspire R4 must have a guide wire installed and this needs to be attached correctly. Cut the loop you made in the boundary wire with wire cutters. Connect the two boundary wires and the guide wire with a blue connector. When it comes to connecting this little gel connector, you need to make sure that the left boundary goes in the left hole, the guide goes in the middle, and the right goes in the right. A solid green light should now be showing on the charging station. This means that the circuit is complete and you've successfully installed your Aspire R4. Now you're ready to start mowing your lawn right from your phone, so follow the app instructions to connect your mower to your home Wi-Fi. Set your schedules and off you go. Now you can sit back and relax and let the R4 do all of the work, and it'll help keep that lawn looking fresh, healthier and greener.